My original goal out of barber college was to make $1,000 a week. $2,000 per week. What's your name?
Rachel.
Rachel, how about you?
Well, if we do $10,000 a month, that's $120,000 a year.
Okay.
So that's $2,500 a week.
Okay. All right. No, I'm listening. So it actually took me, in the barbershop I was at, it took me 6 months to book 50 appointments per week at $20 a haircut. So 6 months out of barber college, I was making my $1,000 a week. And when it happened so fast, I was like, wow, I sold myself short. I sold myself short. So increasing my clientele, I got to a point where I was doing about 70, 80 clients a week at $20 a haircut, which isn't bad. Then I signed up for an online booking system because in barbershops, we don't have secretaries. A lot of barbershops don't do appointments. My online booking system enabled me to do about 90 cuts a week. And I've gone up since then in pricing, and I charge $40 a haircut now. So 9 times 4 is how much? Help me math. 36? So in the shop, I do about $3,600 a week as a barber. I don't do color, I don't do long layers, not that I can't, but what's my 9 to 5, my daily grind? I do over $3,000 a week in my chair. 5 years into the industry. What's your name? Kiana. Nice to meet you. What's your question?
I don't know if you said this already, but did you start at like a super cuts or anything, or did you start in like a razor salon?
I was a barber, and I went to a local barber shop that charged Lutheran. So her question was, did I start? Nothing is ever going to be shaking a man's hand or a woman's hand and passing your business card. My boss, actually, Pete Carroll, was in the back. Hey, Pete, how you doing? I bugged this guy for about 3 years. Every time I seen him, I shook his hand and I handed him a business card. And I did it about 6 or 7 times. And then you notice, like, I had different business cards. Like, wait a minute, I haven't seen this one yet. But nothing beats shaking a person's hand and handing them a business card. However, in today's day and age, you have a direct line to the consumer through social media. You can use your Facebook, you can use your Instagram, you can use your Twitter. Our business, all of us, as a group, Instagram, Facebook. If we weren't cutting hair, we were working on our social media, And our goal was to get guys in San Jose. I'm a block from San Jose State, and I'm a block from 30,000 kids, and I'm 1 block from City Hall. Was to get the local people just to come in and buy a haircut. But little did we know, people outside of San Jose were watching. The Instagram isn't only limited to Burbank. If you guys post a picture on Facebook right now, people outside of LA will see it. Before you know it, people all over the world were paying attention to our social media, to our YouTube, to our Instagram, to our Facebook. They were asking us questions. Wow, how'd you do that haircut? What tools are you using? So social media, I use heavily on creating clientele. And I got tired of answering that question, so I wrote a book about it. Seriously. Question?
If you don't mind me asking, were you able to open your shop by yourself financially from just making all that clientele and being in that shop before first moving?
The answer is yes. Yes. It wasn't all cash, Luckily, when I left my shop, I had a credit card with a $20,000 balance, empty. There was zero, and I had a Home Depot account, and then I had cash, so I was able to. Now, adding to that question, I have guys ask me all the time, how much does it take to open a barbershop or a salon? I've seen people open up a small barbershop for $6,000 or $7,000, but I spent about $12,000 just on my floor. So, you can open up a small hole-in-the-wall shop for under $10,000, or you can spend well over $100,000. It all depends on what you're going for. What are you laughing at?
Always laughing.
I want to be in on the show. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish step 2 of Evan's haircut. And I'm using clipper over comb. And you'll watch, I'll raise it through Evan's hair. rock back on the spine, creating length. You see the hair that's sticking out of the comb here? That's the hair we're going to cut. We're going to slide the comb, or slide the clipper across that comb. You see how it created a nice smooth blend that blended into the number 2 that we already put in there? Does everybody see that?
Yes.
We like an interactive class, so keep talking, nod. I want to make sure you sleep. So I'm going to use clipper over comb, and I'm going to go around Evan's head, lowering his hair right around his parietal ridge, just around the protruding bones that Tony's been talking about, and I'm going to let Tony talk a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so frames, lineups. How many struggle with lineups? Anyone struggle with lineups? Yeah? So when we talk about a lineup, this can make or break a man's face. I know that sounds kind of weird, but could you imagine if his frame on his face, let's just say his hair came out to here. Not cute, right? Not cute at all. Let's just say you took it from here and went straight down like this. Anyone ever do that before? Yeah. Just messed them up. The frame here on this lineup is so crucial to how this haircut is going to look when it comes to the end. Now, what if I were to tell you guys that there are landmarks on his head that will tell you exactly where that frame is supposed to go every single time? Would you guys be interested in knowing that? Yeah? Instead of guessing? Yeah? All right, so stand up for me, Tony. I'm gonna kind of tilt you this way. Okay, so take a quick look here. So on this frame, do you guys see that island of hair? Do you guys see that island of hair? I'm going to turn your head. Do you guys see that island of hair? Yeah. So the line behind it is really where his frame is supposed to go. The reason why I know this is because you go a quarter of the eyebrow in, and it should always be the same angle as his nose. Let me show you guys. You guys look like you just saw like a ghost. Like, I can't believe it's that easy. So look, a quarter of the eyebrow in, parallel to the angle of his nose. Unless he's got a broken boxer hockey nose, okay? Then you kind of eyeball what his nose bridge should look like. He's got a good nose. All right, so we're gonna go parallel. Does that help you guys? Does that make sense? So a quarter of an eyebrow in, same angle as his
Nose.
Okay, got it? And so that creates that. You guys see that? You guys see that? Okay, so look what happens when I remove those islands. I'm going to do it right in front of you guys. So I went ahead and framed Tony off. Tony's getting a workout. Thank you, Tony. Sorry. I framed it off, and look how much cleaner his frame will look when I actually remove the hairs that don't want to be part of the party. Take a look. Just that little bit of difference. You guys see it? See it? Yeah. Angle. In order to get this line, this is going to complete the A from the nose. You see the nose? And that's how you know exactly how much to take off in the back. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I see a lot of people writing. That's great.
Yeah.
Does this help? Everything has a geometric shape. Everything has a landmark. His head gives you all the answers. This is what I love about men's barbering. It's an open book test. There's no better test than an open book test where the answers are right there. You just got to find the landmarks. You got to know where those are. So the frame here, quarter of the eyebrow in, same angle as the nose. The frame in the back completes the A directly from the nose. Cool. Yes? Oh, so that's this line here. So how much to take off here to make it clean? So this, if you take this straight up and you come straight from his nose, it'll complete an A. You see it? Yeah. Cool. All right. How about the back? Sorry. Yes. How about the back? You guys see the line back there? How high do you know where to go? We typically just guess, don't we, guys? We just take it to where the hair is. So here's another landmark for you. You go earlobe to earlobe and 1 inch down. Yeah. Oh, look at all the pen writing today. I love this. Earlobe to earlobe, 1 inch down, and you're safe. Make sense? If I would have left the hairline here and just cleaned up the very edge, then it would elongate his head, and he would look like he has a whole wall of hair. So the safe place for you guys is to go earlobe to earlobe, which is here, and then 1 inch down. Yes? Yeah, the taper, yeah. So from here, if I'm going to do a taper, I'm still going to mark this off, and then if it's a 0 taper, which I think there's another gentleman, if I have time, I'll get to you on a 0 taper, or Dave will. From here, I'm just going to 0 it here, with that as my baseline. Yeah. In fact, I'll just 0 taper. You want a 0 taper, right? Yeah. Earlier, it was like, I'm not sure what